Good morning, everyone, and good morning, everyone in the class. My name is Sonya Edwards, and we're here for Bodyworks. I'm required to let you know it's recommended that you consult a physician before starting any type of physical activity program. And by participating in these online virtual classes, you're assuming all risks and dangers associated with that participation. We exercise instructors may do a challenging exercise or stretch. If you're feeling a little intimidated about doing it as demonstrated, feel free, absolutely free, to modify it so that you're better able to do it, or do one of your favorites in place of it. I want you to feel free to do you, all right? Going over exercise equipment, we're having a sturdy chair. Want to have a sturdy chair, preferably with an upright back, and preferably free from the arms. And then want to have water handy. So also in the class, want to have water handy. It's so easy to become dehydrated. You feel a little nauseous, might feel indigestion, might feel a little woozy. Most of the time it's because of lack of water. And in this class, really we sweat. I mean, if you don't sweat, usually you have a little glistening, at least. I mean, people are like, I don't usually sweat. You know. I pour. I don't just sweat, I pour. But so have water handy. And so we'll go ahead and get started. Now, how many new people we got? Newbies today? New? Welcome, 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 welcome. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Can everybody hear me over the music? Can you hear me? Yes. I'm going to start to march it out. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2. I'm going to step side to side. Step side to side. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Gonna lift those ankles back, hamstring curls, curl the back, lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Gonna lift the knees, knee lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Gonna lean side to side, gonna lean. And we want to add an arm reach. Reach. All right, last reaches, and now we're gonna turn and face this left wall. Our legs are gonna be slightly apart. I'm going to take this right foot and flatten it. We want to keep the foot in line with the leg. You want to feel a stretch in the back of the calf, back of the leg. We're going to reach the arms and squeeze the middle of the back. Squeeze, reach, squeeze. In 4, in 3, in 2. You want to reach and then lunge it down. Reach and lunge. In 4, 3, 2. Last lunge. Then we want to lower down into that lunge position. We want to take our hips and push our hips forward so we feel a stretch along this hip flexor. And then we're going to slowly rise up, bringing our weight forward, and we're going to point our back foot. Then we're going to bring our weight back and flex our front. So warming up the shins, point, flex, point. Point and flex. In 4, 3, 2. Last one. We're going to push our hip back. We're going to bend this right knee. We want to keep this left leg straight. So So we feel this stretch along the back of the leg. Hands are on the knees. Head up. Stretching the back of that leg for 4, 3, 2. We're going to roll it up. Switch to the opposite side. Facing the right wall. Legs are apart. Flattening that left foot. Hopefully feeling the stretch along the back. Reach. Squeeze the middle of the back. Reach and squeeze. In 3, 2, and reach and lunge it down. Reach, lunge. Four, 3, 2. Last one. Now lower back down into that lunge position. Hips push forward. Again, stretching out this hip flexor. And then slowly rising up. Weight forward, pointing that back foot. Weight back, flexing the front. Point, flex. Point, flex. In 4, 3, 2. Last one. Shoot that hip back. Bending this left knee this time. You want to keep this right leg straight. Hands are on the knees and stretching that back. Right leg. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll up. Face forward, 3 deep breaths. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Number 2, deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Last one, deep breath, inhale. And exhale. All right. Gonna grab our weights. And we're gonna use the weights. I'm gonna use the weights throughout the class, but if they get too heavy, you can put them aside. Body weight is very heavy. So you don't have to use the weights. All right. Feet are hip width apart. Tummy tight. Just gonna roll those shoulders back. Right to the side. We're gonna lift our shoulders up towards big shrug and lower. For 2, up and lower. Lift, up, lower. 2 more, up. Last one like this. Up. Gonna take the weights to the side. Lifting slow, out, and then slowly go down. So we want to control the weight going down. Lift, down, lift, down. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. This direction. Turn our palms facing more backward and lift front. And again, lowering those weights slowly. Keep that tummy tight and soften those knees. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one like this. Last one. Gonna bring the weights above the head. Palms facing forward. And gonna lower those elbows till elbows are 90 degrees. Raise those hands back up. Set of 8. 8, 7. Keep that tummy tight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. I'm going to bring the weights forward. And we're going to hinge at the hip. So our back is flat. Going to bring the weights in front and then lift up. So we're working the lower back, glutes. We're going to squeeze the tummy and squeeze our body muscles. Lower, lift and squeeze. Set of 8. 8. Keep that tummy tight. 8, and make sure to keep that tummy tight. 7, and 6, and 5, and 4 more. This is 3, 2, last one. All right, taking the weights in front. We're going to open the weights wide, bring it up to the side, and squeezing the middle of our back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, bring it back front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The next set we're going to do is we're going to open those weights wide and extend those arms back out. Then bring it back into the chest. Bring it front. Set of 8, 8, front, 7, front, 6, 5, or more. This is 3, 2 more. Last. All right. We're going to bring our weight onto the right foot and take this weight on the left foot, take the right foot back. So left arm, right foot. And we're going to lift both back. So balancing on that leg. Balancing on the leg. So lift 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights are forward still on this left leg. Weights are going to come forward and we're going to teeter like a scale. Lifting that back leg, bringing the weights forward. Keep this knee, keep the knee soft. Don't tighten it or straighten it. And come up, set of 8. Balance, 8. Then up, 7. Up, 6. Up, 5. Up, 4, 3. Up, 2. Up, last one. Okay, and then some people can't really balance on the leg. Just keep the back leg, keep it on the ground, and then just lean forward. So you can work for that, work the balance, just keep the foot back, and then lean forward, and so working the upper back. Keep the tummy tight. All right, opposite side. So left leg back, right arm, lift, and same here. You're gonna lift, and can't lift that leg back, just keep the leg back. This is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Face forward. 4. Again, keep that knee soft. 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 more. 4. Up. 3. Up. 2. Up. Last one. Last one. All right, back to the weight on the left. We'll bring our foot forward this time. So lift the hands above the head. Bending those elbows, bending at the elbows. Elbows are forward, and lift the hands back up. All right. Now those that can, try to lift the foot and balance. Set of 8. 8, 7, core, strong core for balance. All right, we're gonna do what's called cross chops. So like chopping a tree, we're gonna swing those weights across, hitting a tree. All right, set of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last. All right. I'm going to take both of our weights and hold them in one hand. Shoulders back in line with the hip, tummy tight. So we're going to teeter side to side. Bring that weight down to the knee and elbow to the hip. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right. Now we're going to slightly bend in the knees. Our weights are forward, and we're going to bring our weights and squeeze the middle of the back. Bring our weights up to our chest, squeeze in the middle of the back. See, my chest is at a 45-degree angle, so weights are forward. And just bring those weights up to the chest. All right, set of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one like this, and then we're going to take these weights, bring them back up to the chest, and we're going to kick those weights back, lifting them back, using our tricep, the back of the tricep muscle. So then we're bringing back to the chest and bring them forward. So into the chest, kick them back to that tricep, bring it back into the chest and forward. All right, set of 8. 8, back, 7, back, 6, back, keep that tummy tight, 5, knees soft, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, now we're going to do all this that we did on this side, on the other side. All right, so placing the weights, both weights in the right hand, tummy tight, hands behind the head, and over, elbow to hip. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep that tummy tight, shoulders back, 3, 2 more, last one. All right, back to our cross chop, so our weights are on the right, or the right shoulder, and we're going to swing to the left, all right, set of 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last. All right, so now our weight is on our right foot and our left foot is forward. Feet back up with the head. Elbows are forward. And if you can, lift that leg. Set of 8. 8, 7, go down to an 8 count. We're going to sit in the chair for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and sit. Grab water. Forward in our chair. We want to have space between the back and the back of the chair. Alright, we're going to do what's called rowboats, or what I call rowboats. We're going to bring our arms in a big circle, bringing the weights back into the chest. And we're going to lift our knees, push our feet out, then lift the knees and bring our feet back in. Alright, so big circle in the arms, knees out, feet in. Alright, set of 8. 8, out, in. 7, out, in. 6, out, in. 5, out, in. 4, out, in. 3, out, in. 2, out. Last one. Out and in. All right. Then take the legs wide. Our weights are going to be in between the legs. Going to raise our weights up to our chest. Bring our knees together. And then bring legs back out. And then weights go back down. It's kind of like a jumping jack. So you lift, feet are in, weights are up, legs are back out, and knees are our weights in the middle. All right? Set of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Take those weights back up. We're going to lift those knees. Lift the knees. All right? Set of 8. 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2, and last one. All right, now we're going to kick our knee out. Opposite arm, opposite foot, kick the leg out. So working the knees. All right, set of 8. 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last set. All right, I'm going to put one more weight down. One of the weights we're going to circle our head. They're called halos. And then we're touching our knees, and then lean back, touching the back of our chair and sit back up, all right? Instead of 8, 8, up, back, up, 7, up, back, up, 6, up, back, up, 5, up, back, up, 4, up, back. This is 3, up and back, up, 2, up, back, up, last one, last one. All right. Sitting up, and we want to lean back just a little bit. We don't want to touch the back of our chair. We want to take our weight side to side. So we're twisting in our waist. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4. We want to lean back. Guys, we should be leaning back. This is 3, 2, last one. All right. Gonna put the weights away over to the side or underneath. Just put it away. We're not gonna use it anymore. All right, hands behind the head. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Instead of 8, 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and last set. All right, we're gonna rest our back against the back of the chair. We're gonna extend our legs and do vertical scissors. So we're gonna lift our right foot, our left foot up at the top, and then left foot at the bottom. So that's one set. All right, instead of 8, 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and last set. All right, back still on the back of the chair. Gonna bend at the knees, keeping the hands on either the arms of the chair or the seat of the chair. We want to lift the knees into the chest. Instead of 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and now we're going to extend those legs again, and we're doing vertical scissors this time. All right, instead of 8, 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and last one. All right, last one, and then we need to sit back up for the last exercise. Legs are extended. Last tummy exercise. So arms on the, or hands on the arms, or hands on the seat, whichever choice. And we're going to lift our legs, leg lifts. I'm using stop. Hold on for a second. Break it, break. All right, legs are extended. Leg lifts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We're going to grab water. We're going to come back to standing. Grab water, back to standing. feet that are about shoulder width apart. Shoulder width apart, and when we bend the knees, so back knee bends down, right knee, our front knee bends, the body doesn't move. So our body doesn't come forward bending in one knee, or it doesn't move back, just bending the back knee. Both knees bend, and the body stays, it doesn't move. So however little of the bends you have, the top part, your body doesn't move yet, so we don't move forward. Our body remains the same. Just bend the knees and lower down. So the back leg, bend your back knee. This one. And you shouldn't move forward. Better. Better. So, yeah, we're not moving forward. Our body stays the same. And we lower down. Better. All right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to turn facing forward. We're in front of our chair. Again, our feet are shoulder width apart. Turning our toes outward. And again, our body doesn't move. Knees bend. And so our body lowers. All right? We're going to bring our arms out to the side. These are plie squats. Set of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Our next set, we're going to open those arms, raise those hands above the head, bring them back out, come up. All right, set of 8. 8, lift, up. 7, lift, up. 6, lift, up. 5, lift, up. 4, lift, up. 3, just 2 more. Last one. Last one. Then coming over this other side, opposite leg. You have the same legs I have. My left leg's forward now. Into that lunge position. So standing tall. Just bending the knees, lowering down. Set of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming behind the chair. Gonna lift up onto our toes. Big lift. And then coming back down. Set of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now, I think we might have a little bit of time. I'm going to do what's just a little glute work, and then we'll call it a day. I'm going to take this left leg back. You guys stay behind your chair and just show you so you can see. So I have my right leg up. We're going to lift it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to bring the ankle back now, bending at the knee. We're 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to keep the knee bent. And we're going to bring that knee back. Try to lift it back. So we're lifting our ankle. Lift 8, 7, 6, 5, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then keeping that knee bent, moving that knee back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's stretch that. Awesome job. All right, stretch out. Gonna circle the head, big circle for 3, 2. Gonna reverse the circle. 3, 2, 1. Gonna take the left hand on the right side of the head, stretching out the arm, stretching out the side of the neck. And lift the arm behind the head. Bring that, push that elbow down. Opposite side. Right hand on the left side of the head, stretching that arm out. And then lift that arm behind the head, push that elbow down, stretch. You're going to take the right hand over to the side, stretching out the right side of the body. And then take that arm out to the side and bring it across the chest and pull that into the shoulder. Opposite side. Stretching. Hand out to the side and bring it across. All right. We're going to take our upper part of the chest going forward, big circle going back. 3, 2. I'm going to reverse the circle. 3, 2. Last one. All right. I'm going to turn and face this right wall. Right leg is forward, left leg back. Shoot the hip back, hands are on the knees. Want to keep this right leg straight. Want to stretch the back of that right leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll up. Opposite side, face this left side. Left leg forward. We're going to keep that left leg straight. Bend that right. Stretch the back of that leg. 4, 3, 2. Roll on up. We're going to face front. Hands back on the knees. We're going to flatten the back. And then round that back up like a scared kitty cat. Stretching. Flatten the back. And round that back up. Here, kitty cat stretch. Last one more. Round that back up, stretch. Roll up. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Number 2 deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Last deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. All right. Awesome job. Please, everybody, if you could sign that sheet. Sign-in sheet. I'd appreciate it. Anybody who didn't sign, please sign the sign-in sheet. any extra chairs? Everybody have a chair? Yeah, we still have two chairs. Okay, good, good, good. If we, I wonder if we should, well, people can sit back in the other chairs if they need chairs. So, we'll go ahead and get started. And I'm going to do the virtual class. I never stopped the virtual class, so. I never stopped the virtual class. So, welcome everyone, present and virtual. My name is Sonya Edwards, and we're here for yoga and breath. I'm required to let you know that it's recommended that you consult a physician before starting any type of physical activity program. And by participating in these online virtual classes, you're assuming all risks and dangers associated with that participation. We exercise instructors may do a challenging exercise or stretch. If you are looking at that exercise or stretch and feeling a little intimidated at doing it, as demonstrated, feel free, absolutely free to modify it so that you're better able to do it. Or do one of your favorites in place of it. I want you to feel free to do you, all right? All right. Going over exercise equipment, our sturdy chair. We prefer without the, with an upright back and without the arms. That's preferred. And then I have a bottle of water under the chair. Grab water, have it available. We have water breaks, and it's so important to hydrate. So we have those water breaks, so grab water or have water handy. And same in the class, we have those water breaks. It's so important to hydrate, so important. I mean, you start to feel, some people feel dizzy, nauseated, and it's just lack of water, just, a little swig and everything goes back to right as rain, right? So try to keep water in, during class. All right, and we'll get started. I'm going to turn the lights off, and so anybody says or is in a direction where the light is bright, I try to keep the lights so is there anybody who's shining on anybody? Nobody has a problem about the light? Okay, good. Chairs, our feet are flat on the floor, placed directly underneath the knees. Taking our hands, we're just resting our hands on our legs. We're going to sit tall, lifting and rolling those shoulders back. We're going to first focus on our breathing. We want to deeply breathe and slowly exhale. What I mean by deeply breathing, want to take in the oxygen, push it past the chest and push it deep into the belly. How you can tell it's deep in the belly, you feel your fingers rise. If you lay your hands on your belly, your fingers will rise when you inhale, and then they'll fall when you exhale. And then what I mean by slowly exhaling, we want to contract or purse our lips like an open whistle or kiss. Then push the air through that small hole, and that would automatically extend the length of your exhale. All right? All right. Deeply breathing and slowly exhaling. Inhale. Pushing the air past the chest, deep into the belly, and then pursing the lips. Exhaling. Slow exhale. shoulders, our arms, our backs, our bottoms, our legs, our feet. Just want to relax our bodies from head to toe. Inhale. And on this exhale, let's start to relax and clear our minds. We want to push out all that negativity. We want to let it flow out with our breath. We want to push out the stresses, the worries, the frustrations, to-do lists, arguments. Just want to push it all out, letting it flow out with the breath. Just relax and clearing our minds and turning our focus to here, now, and our yoga practice. Inhale. And exhale, clearing our body, relaxing our bodies, clearing our minds. Last deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Relaxed bodies. Clear, relaxed minds. All right, we'll go ahead and move forward into our yoga session. We're going to lower our chins to our chests, letting our heads hang. And we're going to rotate the head, big circle for 3. Big circle for 2. Last circle. Bringing our chin back to our chest. And we're going to reverse the circle. Big circle for 3. Circle for 2. Last big circle. Bringing our chin back to our chest. And going to raise our head up to center. Going to take our chin and bring our chin directly over that left shoulder. Feeling the twist in the neck. Stretch. And then opposite side, we're going to bring our chin directly over this right shoulder. Again, feeling the twist in the neck. Stretch. And then return our face front and center. We're going to take our hands and going to raise our hands up to heart center. Then we want to lift our hands up towards the ceiling and want to reach, trying to touch the ceiling, lifting our chest, rib cage, and trying to touch, stretch, and then relax that reach, and then part the arms, letting the arms float out to the side. And then we're going to raise our hands back up to heart center. Going to turn our fingers outward away from our body and want to reach forward, rounding our back, trying to reach for the magazine on the table or reaching for the button on the screen, stretching, reaching, and then relax the reach and part the arms, bringing the arms out to the side. We want to open through the chest, trying to bring those arms back, opening through the chest, stretch. And then relax those arms. Let's inhale. And exhale. Again, bringing our hands back up to heart center. One more time, reaching up to the ceiling. Lifting, reaching, trying to touch it, stretch. And then relax that stretch. Bring those arms out to the side. hands back up to heart center. Fingers are going to point directly or away from our bodies. I'm going to reach forward. Back is rounded, and we're going to reach, trying to grab that magazine or trying to touch the television button. Stretch, reach, and then relax that reach and part the arms. Bring those arms all the way back, as far back as you can. Opening through the chest, stretch, and then relax those arms. Inhale, and exhale. All right, we're going to bring our chest forward and want to bring those arms, those hands forward. We want to flatten our back, tighten our tummies, and we want to lift our bodies so we're sitting back upright. Hands above the head, and part the arms out to the side. Warming up our lower backs. Again, hinging forward, bring those arms forward, hands forward, flatten the back, tighten the tummy, and lift. Sitting back upright, parting the arms out to the side. 2 more. Chest forward, arms forward, hands forward, flat back, tight tummy, and lift. Those arms. Last one. Chest forward, and arms forward, hands forward. Flat back, tight tummy, and lift. Part the arms. Going to raise the hands up to the level of the chest and going to rotate our chest so it's facing that right wall. Going to take the hands and place them on the arm of the chair or the seat of the chair. You want to twist. It's called a twist pose. Sitting tall, tummy tight. You want to try to relax into this twist. Inhale. And exhale. More inhale. And on the exhale, we want to turn and look behind us. Facilitating the twist in the spine stretch. Going to relax that stretch. Lifting the hands up, back up to the chest. I'm going to opposite side. Going to rotate our chest over to the left. Hands are on the arm of the chair, the seat of the chair, and tummy tight, sitting tall, chest facing the left wall, relaxing into this pose, this twist pose. Inhale, and exhale. Again, inhale, and on this exhale, turn and look behind us. Twist in the spine or twist pose stretch. And then relax that stretch. We're going to lift our hands back up to our chest and return our chest front and center. We're going to take our left hand and bring it between our legs. Lower that arm till the elbow is the level of the knee. And take our chest and rotate it so it's facing the right wall, and then raise that right arm up to the ceiling. For our prayer twist, stretch. We're going to bring those hands back into the chest and raise our body to sit upright. So we're sitting upright. Opposite side, we're going to place the right arm between the legs, lowering that arm till our elbows the level of the knee. Take our chest and rotate it towards the left wall and lift that left arm up towards the ceiling for our prayer twist. Stretch. All right, going to bring our hands back into our chest and then raise our body till we're sitting back upright. Gonna place our hands on our knees, gonna do our cat-cow flow. Gonna bring our chest forward, gonna scoop with their head. Bring those shoulders back, arch in the back, and our gaze is looking up towards the ceiling. This pose is called cow. Now we're gonna lower our chest, our shoulders, our neck, our head, and then we're gonna round and lift our back like a scared kitty cat. And this pose is called cat. And we're just gonna flow and move between these two poses. Lifting our head up, rolling our shoulders back. Let's bring that chest forward. Go scoop with the head. Let's find our cow. Arch the back, gaze up to the ceiling. This is our cow. Let's find our cat. Lowering our chest, shoulders, and the head. We're going to round our back up. Lifting for our cat. Right. Head up, shoulders back. Let's find our cow. Cow. And let's find our cat. Lowering chest, shoulders, head, and then around and lift. Find our cat. Lift head, lift those shoulders back so we're seated tall. Taking our right hand, going to place it on the arm of the chair, extending the left arm. I'm going to lift it up alongside the head, tilt those shoulders over to the right, stretching out the left side of the body. Stretch. I'm going to sit, straighten back up. Left arm is extended. Going to bring that arm behind the head. Taking the right hand, placing the hand on the elbow, and push that elbow, left elbow down behind the head, behind the back. Stretch. All right, going to relax that stretch, placing the right hand on the knee, and going to extend that left arm back up. Take it out to the side. You're going to sweep it across the front of the chest. Going to pull that arm in, stretching out the shoulder. Opposite side. Going to place the left arm on the arm of the left hand on the arm of the chair, extending the right arm, and then lift that arm alongside the head. Tilt the shoulders over towards the left wall, stretching out the right side of the body. Straighten that body up. Right. Arm is extended. Gonna bend that arm at the elbow and bring it behind the head. Taking the palm of our left hand and placing it on our right elbow. Push the elbow down behind, arm behind the neck. Stretch. Gonna relax that stretch, placing the left hand on the knee and extend that right arm up. And then take it out to the side. Sweep that arm across the front. Let's pull that arm in, stretching out the shoulder. Alright, gonna relax that stretch. Alright, hopefully everybody's all stretched at the top. I'm gonna grab water. Bottom half. We're going to take our hands on the side of the chair, arms of the chair, and walk our bodies forward so we're sitting upright in the chair. We have back or space between our back and the back seat of the chair. Alright. Tummy tight, sitting tall. We're going to lift our left knee up and extend that left leg out and flex the foot. The tummy tight in our posture, sitting tall, going to point the foot. And then we're going to relax that leg take the left hand and we're going to extend the left hand and follow that. Take that hand and follow it along the leg. And we want to bring it forward past the foot. Bringing our chest forward. We want to keep this left leg straight so we feel the stretch along the back of this left leg. Also reaching with this left arm, feeling the stretch through the shoulder stretch. Then lift the arm all the way up to the ceiling and then take it out to the side. And again, bringing that arm forward and then I'll take our left arm and follow it along the leg. And reach forward. Feeling that stretch along the back of the left leg. Stretch. Going to take our hand, turning the palm, facing down. We're going to place our hand on top of our toe and take our fingers along the bottom of our foot and pull our foot back. You should feel an extra stretch at the back of the calf. And feel a stretch through the foot. It's good for plantar fasciitis, stretching out the foot. And relax that reach and then follow the leg, or the hand up the leg. Now sitting tall, tummy tight. We're going to lift the leg up, bend the leg at the knee, and step that foot back. Bringing that foot back underneath the knee. All right, lifting opposite side. Lift that right. Extend the leg and flex that foot back. Again, tummy tight. Seated tall. And then we're going to point that foot. And then we're going to relax that foot. Lower the heel to the floor. Using the left arm for support, placing that arm on the thigh. We're going to take that right arm, extending it, and then following that hand along the leg, out over the foot, and then reach past the foot. Keeping the right leg straight. You want to feel that stretch in the back of the right leg, and then reaching out with that arm through the shoulder stretch. Going to lift that arm all the way up to the ceiling. Take it out to the side. One more time. Forward, taking that arm along the leg, and then reaching out, stretching. Hopefully feeling that stretch in the back of the leg, through the shoulder and the arm. And now take the palm of our hand, rotate it so it's facing downward, and place it on the top of our foot, and then our fingers along the bottom of our foot, and then pull that foot back towards our body. And then relax that stretch, and then take that hand, follow it up the leg, and then sitting tall, tummy tight. Gonna lift the leg up, bend the leg at the knee, and step that foot back in. Gonna walk both feet over towards the right. All right, so our bodies are facing this right wall. Gonna take this right arm and place it on the back of the chair. You're gonna open the legs, taking the hand on the seat of the chair, corner of the seat. Slide half of our bottom off the chair, and then gonna take this left leg and slide it back. All right, and what we want to do is we want to relax this leg, this left leg. We just want to relax it and allow the weight of that leg to start stretching out the hip. If you have to adjust in the seat, you can, but we want to just the weight to pull on that hip, stretch out that hip. Now we have our arm along the side, left arm along the side. We're going to take our arm out to the side, then lift it above our head, and then take it over the back of the chair. So real nice stretch in the left side of the body. Also relaxing this leg so it's pulling on this hip. So you should feel a nice stretch through the hip as well. Stretch. Then going to straighten up our arm, bringing it back up to the ceiling. behind us, placing it on the back of the chair, on top of the right arm, so keep the left arm on top of the right. Feel the twist in the spine. Nice twist in the spine. Also keeping that leg relaxed. You should feel a little stretch through the hip. Stretch. All right. Gonna relax that stretch. Gonna rotate, take our chest and rotate it so it's facing back towards this right wall. And we're gonna slide our leg. So our feet are back together, facing our body's still facing the right wall. We're gonna do this in reverse and walk ourselves, our bodies around to the left. Our left arm is on the back of the chair, opening the legs, hands on our right hand on the corner, left corner of the chair, and slide half of our bottom off the chair, and slide that right leg back. Again, want to try to focus on relaxing this right leg, just letting it hang and feeling it stretch out that hip. Stretch. Alright, and we have our right arm alongside our body. Gonna lift our arm out to the side, up towards the ceiling, and then take it over the back of this chair. So feeling that stretch along the right side of the body, and then hopefully feeling a stretch to the hip because we're really keeping that leg relaxed. Stretching through the hips. Alright, let's lift our hand back up towards the ceiling and then take it back out to the side, and then let's sweep it around to the left. Bring it down all the way behind the chair, placing that right arm on top of the left arm, which is on the back of the chair. Feel that twist in the spine, and feel the stretch through the hip. Stretch. Alright. We're going to lift our chest up and rotate our chest so it's facing back to that left wall. Then take and lift this leg, slide it so that both of our feet are together. We're sitting back in the chair. And now we're going to rotate and face back forward, facing forward in our chair. Alright, taking the hand, grabbing the ankle, and we're going to place our ankle on top of the knee. Going to take our arms, lifting our arms, going to bring our arms forward in front of the leg. Just let those arms hang. And then we're going to spend some time relaxing the rest of our body, relaxing our head, our neck, shoulders, our back, our leg. And we want to give our bodies a little time to actually relax and stretch. It takes 20 seconds for a muscle to actually relax and begin to stretch. So we want to just give our bodies a little time here to actually relax and stretch. Alright, we're going to slowly rise, one vertebrae at a time, slow, till we're sitting upright. And then going to grab that ankle and lower it to the floor. Opposite side, grabbing the left ankle, placing it on the knee. Arms are going to be up and bring them forward in front of the leg. Just relax these arms, letting them hang. And then we'll relax the rest of our body and relax our head, our neck, our shoulders, our chest, our back, our leg, our hip. Just want to relax the body and just give our bodies time to stretch.
upright. And we're going to take the left hand, and lower that foot to the floor. All right, hips are still forward in our chair. We're going to take our back and rest our back against the back seat of the chair, or the back of the chair, back seat, back of the chair. We're going to lift our left knee up. We're going to wrap those arms around the knee and pull that knee into the chest. Pull it in, stretching. Going to relax that stretch. Going to rotate the foot. Reverse that rotation. Going to slide this left hand out to grab that right ankle and pull the ankle and the knee into the chest. Stretch. Going to relax that stretch. Then going to take the hand underneath the leg, straighten the leg. And then we're going to release that left hand and just allow that leg to go down. And then step that leg back in, or foot back into the chair. Opposite knee. Going to wrap those arms around the left knee and pull that knee into the chest. Stretch. You're going to relax that stretch, rotate the foot. You're going to reverse that rotation. And then slide that right hand down, grabbing that left ankle and pull that ankle and knee into the chest. And then relax that stretch, take the hand underneath the leg and straighten the leg out. Stretch. And then going to release that leg and let it lower. So we have the left leg extended. We're going to extend that right leg out. We're going to do our full body stretch. Hands are going to place on our thighs. We're going to lift our hands up to the ceiling. And then take our hands over the back of the chair, technically over our head. And then we're going to push these feet out, and then we're lifting or push our hands out opposite direction. Tighten the tummy, just do a full body reach and stretch in the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Reach, stretch, push. Tighten, stretch. Are you going to relax that stretch? Right. And then take those hands and then forward. That's one of my favorite stretches. Oh, I love that stretch. Gonna take it and walk our feet back in towards the chair. Hands gonna be placed on the arms of the chair, the seat, and then just walk our body back into our chair until we're sitting back upright. All right, we're gonna grab water, and then we'll get ready for our standing exercises. Standing yoga. All right, so we're gonna stand for this part. It's our yoga, standing yoga. We're gonna do our warrior pose day. I'm gonna push this aside sometimes. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing, but you guys can stand in the back. If I will just leave. You want to use the chair for balance. I want you to make sure to be able to catch the chair for balance. All right. So we're going to start off with our mountain pose. Feet are hip width apart. Tummy tight. We're going to lift and roll the shoulders back. They're going to stack shoulders above the hips. We're going to take our palms of our hands facing forward. And we want to be solid and grounded from head to toe, grounding all the way through our feet. So we want to be solid, firm. We want to relax here. Inhale. our tush comes outward. And then we're going to take our hands up towards the ceiling. Gaze looking up towards the ceiling. This pose is called chair, a chair pose. So it's like we're almost seated in a chair. All right. And now we're going to straighten up our body. Straighten up those legs. Going to take our hands above our head. We're going to place our weight on the left side. And we're going to slide this right leg back. Turning the toe under. This pose is called a lunge pose. Now we're going to rotate our chest and turn the back foot so it's facing this right wall. We're going to part the arms, turning our palms so they're facing downward. And then we're going to take our face and face it forward. This pose is called a warrior two. We're going to take our back hand, sweep it around to the right. Bring both hands facing forward. And then we're going to lift both hands up to above our head. Our palms are going to face each other. This pose is called a warrior one. Then we're going to take this right hand, placing it back on the back leg. Gaze looking up towards the ceiling. This is called a reverse warrior. Then we're going to raise our hands back up. Back to our warrior one pose. And then we're going to part the arms, taking the arms behind us, crossing them behind our back. And then we're going to bring our chest forward for a humble warrior. Then lifting our chest back up so we're standing upright. We're going to bring our weight forward. And then place our right foot right alongside, hip width apart to our left. And move back into our mountain. We're going to find our mountain pose, all right? So extending the arms, weight comes forward, lift to the side. Let's find our mountain pose. So we're going to start this over. We're going to do the other side. All right, our mountain. Let's find our chair pose, bend those knees, tush out, hands are up towards the ceiling, find our chair. Straighten those legs up, hands above the head. This time our weight is going to be on the right foot. We're going to slide this left foot back. Right knee and for that lunge pose. Hands above the head. All right, going to rotate the chest towards the left this time. And our back foot should rotate to face the left wall. Keep that front knee bent. Going to part the arms out to the side, and our palms are going to face downward. And then we're going to take our face and rotate our face so it's forward. That warrior two. I'm going to take this back hand, sweep it around to the front, so both hands are facing forward. And then we're going to lift those hands up above the head, palms are facing each other for a warrior one. I'm going to take that left hand, bring that left hand back, and rest it on the back of the leg. Gaze looking up towards the ceiling for our reverse warrior. Back to our warrior one. Let's find our warrior one again. And then point our arms out to the side. Bringing our hands behind our back. And bringing our chest forward for a humble warrior. We're going to straighten up. Raise our back and body back upright. And then we're going to extend the legs. Bring that weight forward back so our foot is back. So hip width apart, and then we're going to move back into our starting from the head, relaxing the head, the face, the eyes, our jaw. We want to take and relax the tongue, lowering it down within our jaw. Relaxing our neck, shoulders, arms, hands, chest, back, bellies, bottoms, thighs, knees, calves, feet. We just want to relax our bodies from the crowns of our heads all the way down through to the soles of our feet. Relaxing. Now we're ready for our meditation. Let's meditate. But let's choose to think on some good things. Let's choose to think on those things that bring us a little joy, bring us a little peace. Maybe think on things that you're thankful about, thankful for. Let's let our minds go to those happy thoughts. Let's meditate. Relax the fist and rotate the wrist. Gonna reverse that rotation. I'm gonna take the left hand and pull the digits of the right, pulling the thumb, pulling the pointer, middle, ring, and pinky. Shaking those hands out. Placing the hands on the knees, raising our hands to heart center. Namaste. All right. Awesome job. Anybody who hasn't signed in, please sign the sheet. Please sign in. That's how one of the, I get paid for the based on that sheet. So I need to make sure to sign that sheet. If you're new, I need your date of birth and your zip code. All right, I'm gonna remember to close this out this time. Awesome job. Thank you so much for joining me today for Yoga and Breath. I hope you have a wonderful week and come back for next week. We're here, so next week 9:30 is bye-bye. 9:30 is Body Works, and then 10:30 another refreshing session of yoga. So see you then. Ta-ta for now.